Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today, August 14th, 2025, and the top news for crypto are as follows. For another day, we will start with our ETFs and go to Bitcoin ETF, which once again do not impress with their numbers. On August 12th, with full numbers, we were at $65 million, and on August 13th, without knowing what BlackRock was doing, we were at $86 million. Just the opposite is the case with ETFs, where the numbers are not impressive compared to previous weeks. On August 12th, with full numbers, we were at $523 million, and August 13th, without knowing what BlackRock was doing, we were at $228 million. Moving on to outer ETFs, I would like to tell you that Cardano ETF has an 80% chance of being approved in 2025. Since we saw in previous episodes that it has been intended in Delaware, this particular article was all this source here from Polymarket, which is a place where you can make predictions. So, the source is nothing valid, as you understand. Moving on to our ETFs, I would like to tell you that Canary Capital has also put the ETF Trump Coin in the delay, so this is also one step closer to the final approval. Moving on to an exchange for today, and we will go to OKX, OKB Coin, which reached $125.24 from $46. The reason is a great upgrade they have made. The main guide to raising prices is that over 65 million OKB coins have been burned. After burning, they announced that the OKB currency would have a supply of 21 million coins. In addition, they will upgrade their entire chain with DEFI and RWA assets. This upgrade will be completed on August 5th and integrate Polygon CDK technologies, which will increase the performance to 5,000 transactions per second, reduce gas fees, and provide better compatibility with Ethereum for developers. Moving on to companies, we will go to Google, which may have done something worrying with wallets on the encryption market. Google Play has introduced a new policy that prohibits the use of wallets unless they comply with the new rules. These specific guidelines will affect the wallets in the US, the EU, the United Kingdom, Canada, Japan, Switzerland, and almost the whole world. In fact, the new rules will delete any wallet from the list that does not meet local regulatory instructions. Google will require registration of wallets as money transfer services, digital assets, or similar legal names. Companies operating exclusively in France, Germany, and Europe will generally have extra time to adapt to MiCA. The big problem is for non-custodial wallets like the MetaMask wallet, for example, that may face some issues. It's not 100% certain yet, but it's concerning. Thus, these are the new rules from Google, which can negatively affect the wallets on the encryption market. We will expect new developments on the issue, obviously. Continuing, since I mentioned MetaMask, let me tell you that it can also have its own stablecoin today. Ethereum's wallet provider, in collaboration with the Stripe payment service provider, will introduce stablecoin mmUSD as the main exchange pair for its various services, according to a proposal by Aave, which was agreed last week but was then deleted for some reason, so maybe MetaMask will have its own stablecoin. Moving on to our memcoin, we will go to PAMFan, which makes a strong return. Specifically, the coins created at the PAMFan have increased by about 8% according to CoinGecko, as Launchpad regains its dominance in the first place, something we have just seen in yesterday's episode Crypto News. There is also an investment of around $1.7 million from the PAMFan group into the PAMFan ecosystem to boost their coins, according to the initiative called the Glassful Foundation, something we also saw in yesterday's episode of Crypto News. Also, the pump executed a 11.65 million single-day pump buyback at an average 0.0058 per token. We move on the Bitcoin-based memecoins launchpad, Odin Fun, which lost 58.6 Bitcoin, about $7 million due to liquidity exploitation. This launchpad has now shut down, and according to the project's founder and CEO, he confirmed to X that company's fund is not large enough to cover the loss, but said that all remaining capital is safe. And from our memecoin, we will go to our NFTs, which are also starting to recover. Specifically, NFT exchanges reached $9.3 billion, up 40% since July. The main reason is that Ethereum is going to make a new high of all time, so all this ecosystem is much warmer than before. And as we talk about prices, it's time to go to our favorite encryption market, with Bitcoin standing at $122,000, Ethereum at $4,700, very close to making a new high of all time. And talking about Ethereum, let me tell you that there were $294 million liquidation due to Ethereum will make a new high of all time, and some did not believe it. while Standard Chartered tells us that by 2025, the price of Ethereum can reach $7,500. Write me your prediction below in the description if you want. Moving on to Bitcoin, let me tell you that Bitcoin made a new all-time high to $124,000, very typical, with the term altcoin making a new high from 2021. If we look at the source, we will see that Google Trends predict that in the coming days and weeks, the term altcoin will increase very abruptly, which we expect as you understand. That wraps up the top news for crypto today, August 14th, 2025. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care everyone, and have a good day.